Hey, how's it going tonight, guys? I was getting ready to go pack up some orders, and I just wanted to show you guys what's sold today. It's been a pretty rainy day today. It was kind of lazy. I didn't list anything. I did take some photographs, though. I photographed all of those items that I was supposed to be photographing last night. I kind of fell behind a little bit, but I did get them this morning. And you know, when these rainy days happen, I just don't feel like doing much. And I'm like my dad. My dad's the same way. He doesn't do much either. I'm kind of taking like a sabbatical from thrifting, and I'm a pretty big thrifter, so it's a big deal for me. And there's, you know, I kind of feel a little I'm not gonna say depressed, but I feel a little bad about not being out. But I have so many items to list, and I'm running out of space, so it's kind of a situation where I have to act now. That's what I'm doing. Staying at home and trying to get some things done. So let me show you guys what I sold today. I've got these guys. These sold here. It's a set of 5 Anchor Hawking Fire King mugs, and they're from the 1960s, I think. They're in pretty good shape. One had a little bit of bending. I don't know if you can see it, but a little bit of bending around the rim. No big deal. I was expecting to get about 25 bucks for them. It didn't pan out that way, and I ended up getting $18 plus shipping, which is pretty good. They're going to Boston, so it's probably pretty cheap. Since I'm in New Hampshire, it's probably pretty cheap for them. I think it's probably only going to cost about 8 bucks. I also sold this really cool little Einstein ship, and these are really neat. They open up, and there's supposed to be some characters in there. This didn't come with them. But the lights do work and everything, and I've sold these several times in the past, and I usually do pretty well with them. I think I picked this up at Savers for like, I don't know, $3.99 minus one of my survey coupons or 20% coupons. I pretty much always use coupons whenever I go to Savers. So I think I got about three and a half bucks into this, maybe. So I sold these 2 Tupperware, I think they're like 5-quart Tupperware containers. They had some marker on there. I probably could have taken that off. I was actually hoping to get 50 bucks on these guys plus shipping, but it didn't work out that way. They sell for like $25 a piece plus shipping. That's why I kind of wanted 50, but I ended up selling for like $32.50 because they did have some condition issues, like, you know, that right there. I like to look out for the ones that are called, like, I believe it's called Servin' Savin', I don't know, but it's from the 90s, I believe, and a lot of times some of those Tupperware pieces can really sell for a lot of money. I remember one time I was at a Goodwill and I found a bag full. It was like a little big Ziploc baggie full of the salt and pepper shakers, and they had like the little colored. It was just small ones, and there were some clear ones in there as well, and like with the almond, they're little round ones with the almond cap. And some had like little colored caps, and it was just a good size Ziploc baggie, and it was like, I think it was like $4. And I ended up selling like sets of 2 on eBay for $30 over and over and over again. I think I sold like 4, I don't know, 3 or 4 sets or something. But it was like $100 I made on that, and so it was really good. And so I recommend keeping an eye out. I don't see them all the time. From time to time, I'll find them in like a Savers mix bag or something, but I don't find them all the time, but that's something to look out for. If you guys do find those, you can make some really good money on them. And so there's always money to be made with stuff, old stuff. I like to sell a lot of older vintage items because that's pretty much all I can find around here. But I do like new in the package items. I find a lot of that stuff at times as well. But like I said, guys, I've kind of cut back on my sourcing because I have to, when I go out to a thrift store, I have to get in my van and drive for like a week out to the thrift store and stay in the parking lot of Walmart, and that way I'm, you know, like I'll leave on a Tuesday morning and I'll go from like Tuesday at 10 a.m. until Saturday around noon, and then I'll come all the way back. It's like 2 hours away because we just don't have any thrifting out here, so I really have to go, and I got to hit it hard. And I've made some enemies over the years, and there's a lot of people that don't like me because, you know, I hit thrift stores really, really hard and a little bit aggressively. But it's because if I don't get stuff, I'm screwed. I got to pay for the gas to get out there. I got responsibilities here. You know, I help my dad. My dad and I live together. I help him with the bills and stuff. So there's some responsibility that I have, and I have to make money. So, you know, when it comes to thrifting and garage sailing and whatnot, I'm all about business. I'm gonna be one of the first there, and if there's good stuff, I'm probably gonna get a lot of it, because that's just how I have to be. You know, when you in this business, if you're full time, if you don't have a job or anything, and the only money you make is from eBay or Macari or selling locally, you're going to find that you have to do what you have to do, and that's just there's just no way around it. But you know, I try to be kind and polite to everyone, and that's one thing I believe in, is just being respectful to people, being kind to people. And you'd be surprised, guys, if you go to a yard sale and you're just kind to the person having the sale, and you're respectful and polite, and you make a compliment and maybe a little bit of ice breaking conversation, that's going to go a long way, and they're going to really appreciate that. And you know, I've had people just give me stuff just because I had a little bit of a conversation with them. So it's you know, I do like people as well, so it's not like I'm just putting a show on. I truly do enjoy talking with people, and but I also like getting a great deal. So I mean, I really killed two birds with one stone. You know, but I tell you guys, if you can just be kind to people, you'd be surprised how far that'll get you. But I hope you guys keep on selling and making that money. We'll talk to you later.